Welcome to the Taunigma franchise presentation. If you ever wondered how to be a part of the most lucrative business in the world, you'll receive your answer within the next 7 minutes. Just imagine 30 years ago, your financial advisor would have approached you and said, "We want to deploy ATM machines, and you can become the owner of this ATM machine. And for every deposit, payout, and wire transfer, you will get a commission." What do you think? Would this have been a good investment? In a small branch in Germany, an ATM machine has a daily revenue of 15,000 euros. Now, we only have one problem, because in Germany and Europe, that ship sailed a long time ago. But there are other lucrative markets. Have you ever visited the UEA? In the UEA, we have the following situation. We have 9 million people living there, of which 800,000 are residents. That means that 8.2 million are immigrant workers. That fantastic thing about this is that up to 90% of them do not have their own bank account. They still get their salary in a pay envelope. Why? There are no taxes and no tax office that wants to control all financial transactions. Beyond that, there is generally a low level of trust in the banking system. They seem to be more intelligent than Europeans, and they don't have the necessary money to have credit cards or bank accounts. Now imagine you had no bank account. You could only 2 cash transactions. That means at the beginning of the month, you pay your rent, mortgages, energy, gas, water, telephone, insurance, and gym. You pay all of that in cash. Do you have any idea how long this would take? This is the problem that immigrant workers are facing in the UEA. By the way, 90% of people worldwide share that fate, because only 8% of the 7.3 billion people have their own bank account. Hard to imagine here in Germany. In order for you to see this in black and white, we listed all cash transactions worldwide for the year 2011. As you can see, there are many countries in which 85% of all transactions are delivered in cash. Italy and Russia are only 2 countries of which you might have expected other numbers. You can also see that 2/3 of all transactions in Germany are made in cash. Now, there is a company which is in the market for about 8 years, and they have developed a payment terminal. And with these payment terminals, you can do the following. You can transfer money abroad, which is exactly what the many immigrant workers do in order to provide for their families. You can pay parking tickets and toll fees with it. You can charge prepaid cards in real time and pay your telephone and internet bills. Now imagine you can pay invoices of delivery services and many municipal facilities, i.e. working licenses or administrative offices at a machine, which is all over the country. In conclusion, you can say that the people's lives are clearly improved. Imagine that this payment terminal's revenue is 500 euro per day. That means monthly revenues of 15,000 euros per day. And you have the partner companies that pay their services through the terminal and pay a commission. Let's say their commission is about 3%. That means we have generated a profit of 450 euros per terminal per month. Now, part of this goes to the franchise company, which takes over the following tasks: maintenance, deployment of new terminals, controlling, and everything else that needs to be taken care of. They will receive 225 euros. And the other 225 euros, which is 50% of the total commission, is what you will receive as an investor and franchisee. That means you will have an annual earnings of 2,700 euros. How many terminals would you like if this really works? Maybe you're asking yourself how much one of these terminals cost so that it can be a lucrative investment. Let's take real estate for an example. Depending on the location, you will have to spend 100,000 to 200,000 euros in order to receive 5,400 euros in rent per year. Now, there are people that really think a terminal should cost about the same. But we're actually talking about a one-time investment of only around 6,200 euros, and the terminal is completely yours. You are the sole owner. You can tell that this investment has an impressive rate of return. With a one-time investment for 2 terminals of about 6,200 euros each, you will achieve an annual return of 5,400 euros. That is a 44% rate of return. And even if it will only be half, even 22% are very good nowadays. Of course, success won't come overnight. According to our financial planners, it will take around 24 to 36 months for you to expect those kinds of returns. After less than a year, the company is the market leader for payment terminals in the UEA. Here, you can see a Google Map view of all of our terminals that we already deployed in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi was the first city we started deploying payment terminals in October of 2013. Detailed picture of the south of Abu Dhabi. The details of the north of Abu Dhabi. At the same time, we received our licenses for the neighboring Emirate, Dubai, and we started offering this service to people in March of 2014. In conclusion, I would like to show you a few pictures of terminals that are already in place and already generating profits for their investors. If we made you interested and you would like to know more details on how to become a part of this lucrative business, then please contact the person who sent you this video, or use the contact information below.